Hey guys, the day has finally come when all the stuff I got on the Elli Buk auction from the East Coast has arrived. My two buddies here and I just finished unloading it. So this is the Dumont Clifton. This was the main thing I wanted to get. Two chassis. We took out the main power supply one to save weight. And here's the upper chassis and CRT, which I really hope is good. It's got to be a 12 JP4 like in my Stromberg Carlson. So not only do I hope it's still good, but I also hope it doesn't have an ion burn. And you know what? I just noticed something. It's got an ion trap magnet in it. 12 JP4s don't use ion traps, so this could be a rebuild with a bent gun, or this could be a replacement, but it does have the right type of goofy button high voltage connector. I don't know. And here's something you'll probably never see in another TV. Push-pull 807s driving a high voltage coil. No flyback in this set. And it's got an induct tuner on the other side. Cabinet's in pretty good shape until you see this side. A lot of scratches. Mostly just on the surface though, so not too horrible. And here's the front. Light's fading, so can't see it too well, but that is basically what it looks like. Two gigantic controls. This would be the tuner, and this would be the band switch. These light up really nice when the set's turned on. And it's my understanding that this is the earlier generation of the Clifton with 5 knobs. Later they added a 6th knob for focus up here. I guess on this set the focus knob is in the back. And amazingly, all the knobs made it here. This knob is barely hanging on. These are wood knobs, I imagine, very hard to replace. I think that's the original grill cloth. Oh, and I guess I'm missing one little screw here. Alright, so what else? Well, there's an Emerson Bakelite. I thought it was the same as the 648 I've already got, but this is different. I think it's a 618 or 614, something like that. Looks to be in really good condition. No breaks that I can see. Just look at all the correct knobs on it. I figure I'll sell off one of mine. Although they're different models, they kind of look identical, and I'm always out of space, so I guess I'll keep one of them and sell the other. Crosley 10-inch Bakelite. I've wanted one of these for a long time, but I've never seen one for sale in my area. In fact, I've only seen one or two others for sale ever. I think it's unbroken. I haven't had a chance to get a real good look at it yet. Looks kind of like a British Bush TV. And a trio of Motorola's. I know, got a million of them now. Not too exciting anymore. But I do like this one, because although I've got a 7 VT2, mine is completely cracked in half. Split right down the middle, and it was warped. Got it for 20 bucks off eBay. Spent a lot of time using Bondo and epoxy and all that to get it back together, but it's never been quite right. This one's intact, at least from the top. There's actually a big chunk broken out of the bottom, but nobody would ever see it, so I don't care. Blonde looks to be in pretty decent shape. It's missing one knob, but the other 3 are there. All the knobs are missing from this, which is a bitch because they're gold and they never show up. In 6 years of looking, I only found the 2 outer knobs for my other set. And then there's this one, which is missing the entire faceplate. So that might just get parted out. And then here's a National 7-inch, which came along with the Dumont Clifton. I think these are fairly uncommon. I don't know if these are the original knobs. It's a matched set, but they kind of looks like something more out of a ham radio with these set screws in them. I don't know what's going on with that channel knob. And maybe the original fine tuning, I don't know, but the channel knob clunker is missing. And the front separating. This was sandwiched between the Clifton and that giant Bakelite Emerson, so there was a ton of weight on this thing. Seems to be pretty sturdy built though for a 7-inch set. Which leaves that thing under the cover. I was asked to do a dramatic unveiling of this set. I don't know what it is, so here we go. Okay, that would be the back side. He said it was an RCA TV. It doesn't look like a TV to me, but... Oh, is this a studio monitor? Ah, cool. Very cool. I've seen photos of these, but never saw one up close. Excellent. Has to be from the 50s because it's got a rectangular CRT, but it does look pretty primitive. Maybe early 50s. That'll be definitely very cool to mess around with. Alright, so that's the big... Oh yeah, geez, forgot the Philco 90 sitting right here in the middle. This is a nice... Well, I know I keep saying I'm done collecting and everybody laughs, but I certainly don't have any Philco cathedrals, so it's a nice kind of cap to the collection. Because I've got Philco tombstones and consoles and so on, but I've never had a decent Philco cathedral. Well, I got a 3760, which is the last cathedral they ever made, but it's got a photo finish and a rust bucket, and probably will never get around to restoring it. But this thing's a bit of a mystery. It's definitely had some modifications, and somehow it's running a 6H6, which is a 6-volt filament tube, and I think that is too. But this power transformer doesn't have any 6-volt windings on it, so... oh, and it's had an iTube added to it, and it's not the original speaker. So it'll be interesting to explore. Alright, so that's a quick brief overview. Now we're going to try to get these inside bit by bit, and I'm sure you'll see plenty more videos covering these in more detail in the near future.